And then most importantly, I need to start the webinar. Okay. And stand by. Okay. We are there. We're live. So take it away.
All right. Good afternoon. This is a special meeting of the Lincoln County Board of Commissioners. It is 3:02 p.m. on Thursday, July 1st, 2021. Happy New Year, everyone. This is the start of a new fiscal year. And we are here again as a special meeting to have a public hearing regarding a community block grant application under COVID-19 Impact Assistance Program for child and student care activities. I guess I will formally call the meeting to order. I will note that we have all three commissioners present, which does constitute a quorum. Next item on our agenda is the public hearing for the community development block grant. Before I open the public hearing, Council Belmont, is there any other remarks you'd like to make at this time?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, having trouble getting my microphone open. No, when it's time to do the staff report, I'll provide all the necessary information.
All right, with that, I'll open the public hearing. This is a community development block grant application under COVID-19 Impact Assistance Program for child and student care facilities. The grant request is for $250,000. I have opened the public hearing. Next item would be a staff report for discussing the purpose and requirements and our specific grant. And I will look to Council Belmont.
Thank you, Commissioners. Wayne Belmont, County Council. And first off, I'd like to enter into the record the publication of notice of this particular hearing. That's one of the requirements under the block grant program. We will put an affidavit of publication in the materials going forward on an application if that's the direction that the board decides at the end of this hearing. So the purpose of this particular hearing is for the Board of Commissioners to obtain citizen views and to respond to questions and comments about community development and housing needs in Lincoln County, especially the needs of low and moderate income persons, as well as other needs in the community that might be addressed with the Community Development Block Grant Project. And will also describe the proposed project. So there will be an opportunity for public comment. We'll get to that in a few minutes, but let me describe the project that's actually being considered for the application. In response to identified community needs, Lincoln County is applying for funding to support scholarships for low to moderate income children and students, that's ages 0 to 18, to attend existing childcare facilities and student program from the period of July 15th to December 31st, 2021, that's 6 months. This funding can also be used to support new childcare or student programming operations starting up for entities that are providing at least 51% of services to low to moderate income students during the same time period. Second purpose is to what the second part of this particular project is, we'll be subcontracting with United Way of Benton, Lincoln, and Lynn counties to establish an application process with input from our local child and student care action group, which has been meeting for some time, for interested organizations to apply for these scholarships and new program startup funds. The applications will be reviewed by the United Way and the Children and Student Care Action Group. The third component of the project is that we are estimating that there will be approximately 5 to 7 applications which are approved. The selected applicants will enter into contracts ensuring that all the CDBG or Community Development Block Grant requirements are met. These grantees will supply United Way with monthly expense statements, which will be used by the county to request reimbursement under the grant. The grant opportunities will be promoted by each of the grantees and United Way in the county in both English and Spanish to encourage more families to benefit from the program. The proposed project will have 2 primary objectives. The first is to support 100% scholarships for children and students 0 to 18 in Lincoln County to attend existing child care facilities and student programming from July 1 to December 31st. Organizations or entities applying for this funding must be licensed. The second is to support 100% of operations for new programs for children and students aged 0 to 18 that were or will be started in response to the pandemic, July 15th to July 31st, 2021. These programs, again, must have at least 51% low to moderate income clients to qualify for operational funding. Those organizations will also have to be licensed in accordance with law. And again, the expected outcomes of this program are approximately 5 to 7 grant awards to organizations. Up to 100 low to moderate income children and students will be provided with scholarships. That's what's one of the projected outcomes. So at this point, that completes the information on the project. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Commissioners, any questions? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on. Next item would be opportunity for public comment. Public comment may have been submitted online up to 1 hour prior to the start of this meeting as a Smartsheet product or a Smartsheet application. And also through this Zoom application, there is the opportunity for public comment, which would be moderated by our Public Information Officer, Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller, any public comment received through the Smartsheet application?
No, we had Christy check it just before we started this meeting, and we did not receive public comment.
All right, we'll now proceed to the live comments via the Zoom. Anyone queued up to make a public comment through the application that we are presently operating under?
Thank you, Chair. No, we have no constituents attending this meeting.
All right. I'll ask Council Belmont, is there anything else we need to address before I close the public hearing?
No, you can close the public hearing now.
All right, with that, I close the public hearing. And we'll now move on to deliberations and a decision by the board. Councilors, your thoughts?
I'll just start and say that I think as the economic development study and listening sessions that you just had done, Commissioner Hunt here not too long ago, childcare, housing, and broadband were the 3 things that rose to the top of those studies. So I'm just really glad, we're able to do this. It's a small kind of finite resource. It doesn't solve the whole problem, but, I am glad we're trying to help where we can. Additionally, unfortunately, in this community, we have a lot of low to moderate income children. And so, I do not think that it's going to be a barrier for any of our facilities to apply, because I think simply by being in this community, unfortunately, they're going to meet that criteria. So, I'm glad we're able to do this. There also is a group of partners that, while not present today, have, chatted about this previously with me and are excited for that opportunity. In addition, I will say that I am having conversations with a regional nonprofit agency that has not made a decision yet, but may be able to help us with some of the account financing. And once we receive this grant, I guess they're in process of doing this very thing for another sister county. And so they may be able to help internally help us a little bit with actually getting this off the ground.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Jacobson. Commissioner Hall?
I'm not sure that I could add a lot. I mean, I think we have abundant evidence, not only from the recent listening sessions, but many years prior to that, that affordable, available, and quality childcare has been a long-term need in this community for many, many years, and will certainly, this grant, if received, will not solve the problem. It's going to make a difference, and I'm certainly in favor of moving forward.
And I would echo both of your comments. I think, as has been stated many times, not only in this meeting, but numerous other meetings, housing, childcare are certainly critical issues for the county. I agree that while this will not solve all of the problems, it is certainly a step in the right direction. I will express my appreciation to the partners that will be involved, and I'm also going to give a shout out to our staff. With all of the different grants and funds that are becoming available, whether it's under the CARE program or the ARPA program or other projects that were funded recently by the state legislature, our staff is doing 110% of the job, maybe 150% of the job, and I just want to acknowledge their hard work and their willingness to take on this additional burden, recognizing the overall value and importance to the community. So with that, I believe we're ready. I will entertain a motion. I think we're all in agreement.
Yeah, I make a motion that we approve the Community Development Block Grant CDBG. I always mess it up. Application under COVID-19 Impact Assistance Program for Child and Student Care Activities.
And I will happily second that motion.
So to clarify, the motion is to proceed with the grant application.
Excuse me. I will redact my previous motion and make a new motion that we proceed with the grant application for the Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, application under COVID-19 Impact Assistance Program for Child and Student Care Activities.
And I will happily second that motion.
All right, now that we got the right words in the right places.
I'm just jumping to the happy part. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It is, Thursday afternoon. What can I say? All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That motion carries. So the next item, I will defer to Miss Peter. Do you need some time to complete the minutes, which we need to approve and authorize at this meeting as part of this application? Or are you in a position where we can proceed with a review of the minutes and potential approval?
I'm ready to proceed. Would you like me to email this right now?
Can you post it on the screen?
Yeah.
And just to make sure the record's clear, what we're doing is that the application does require approved minutes. And because of the deadlines, as we understand them now, we want to get this out sooner. We don't want to wait for the next meeting to approve minutes. So that's why we're seeking to approve them now. And Christy, could you give them to Casey or
if you can get them on the screen, I think then all three of us would have a chance to review them. I expect they're not too lengthy.
No.
Yes, I'm
Oh, Christy,
relaunching.
yeah, Christy would need to email me those and
I'll,
then I can check my email
I'll do that.
live.
All right. We need a little Jeopardy music there.
If
Dun, dun.
anyone wants to sing a show tune or something, go for it.
Afraid if I started singing, we'd lose the few participants we have.
Okay, Christy, let me know when you get those sent.
I just sent them, so you should receive them any minute.
Here's some music.
Oh, we got music.
Well, you said you wanted lounge music.
There
Okay,
we go.
so let me check my email. Oh, I'm not logged into my email, so stand by.
That's only a 20-digit password, Mr. Miller.
Yes, right. Well, I don't see it yet, Christy. Inbox. Sometimes these things take a moment. Okay, there they are. Let's download those and stand by. Okay. Can you see that right now or?
No, we still have the agenda.
Okay. All right. So just a sec here. Uh-huh. Okay.
There we go.
And let me zoom them in just a little bit here. And if you have a rate at which you'd like me to scroll through these, let me know.
I would say get down to public hearing and hold it there for a minute. Oop, no, the start of the public hearing.
Okay, let me go back up. Okay,
There,
whiplash. There you
whoop,
go.
whoop. That's pretty much verbatim what Council Belmont said.
Mhm.
I'm gonna scroll ahead a little bit there for you.
If the other commissioners, hold on, wait for them, please.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, you can scroll.
Okay, scrolling and pulling that number 2 to the top there.
I think I'm okay down to grant opportunities will be promoted.
I am as well.
Mhm.
Okay. And
Okay, good.
Do we need to put in that I messed up on the first?
No,
No,
we don't need that.
Okay.
Besides that, you withdrew your motion.
I did. Yeah.
And I guess the formality, the chair didn't formally recognize it.
there you go.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
You need to fill in the blanks, though. After discussion, Commissioner Jacobson moved and Commissioner Hall seconded.
No, she's got that on the
Yeah.
motion to
Well,
proceed. That's
actually,
correct.
so I make a motion to approve the minutes.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
And I will second the motion to approve the minutes.
All right, and I will entertain that motion. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All right.
Hey,
That
just a-
motion carries and we have approved the minutes for this public hearing.
And it's 3:18 PM for that last little piece there.
Yep.
All right, is there anything more that needs to come before the board?
Nope,
Commission, Council Belmont, we're okay?
you're ready to adjourn.
All right,
Thank you.
with that, thank you all, and we are adjourned.
Thanks.